Hi there, it's Nick here from the Spartan Trader Academy. We're going to do our weekly outlook for swing traders and day traders. I have prepared some charts that look good, or charts and pairs where we already have some positions running. We can, of course, keep those if we are swing traders, or look for new setups. So let's just start with the Euro US Dollar. So far on the weekly chart, you can see the price is just moving down. It started to range. There was a spike. Price failed to move higher, and then after longer range, it really started to move lower. At that point, it also broke our support line coming from this weekly chart, and again bouncing on our trend following EMA, the 36 EMA, and price moved lower. So that means that we are generally looking for, what did I say, generally? That's funny. So generally we are looking for shorts below this here. So on the daily chart, as you can see, price is below the 12 EMA, and it stays also below the 36 EMA. So what we do not have on this daily chart is a retracement back to the 36, something we would ideally see. But what we have is a retracement to the 12. That means we have a lot of volatility, and price doesn't have time to retrace back to our ideally 36 EMA. So if we check our 4-hourly charts, on the 4-hourly, we get retracements back to the 36, 1 to 3 setups, a little bit steep ones, but price is still below the 36, meaning that we can only long-term focus on shorts for now. One thing we see down here, the 36 acting as our trend line. Down here, what we can see is that price might break that line and then give us a setup, ideally on the 1-hourly or 4-hourly chart, over the 36. Okay, because it's still fighting there, yeah. But it is creating higher lows. So that means that if it cannot break this support line, it will break up. Then we have to wait for confirmation. The confirmation is always our basic setup. Now on the 1-hourly chart, on the daily chart, if that happens, it would look like this. Then you can start target the 36 EMA on the daily chart, which will be about like 140, 50 pips away. But if you have entries on the 1-hourly charts, or combine the 1-hourly with a 5-minute intraday entry, then you have good chances of a powerful trade even against the main trend. Yeah. If the price breaks support, you go for shorts. And that's how we do it on all the other pairs. Like for instance, GBP New Zealand Dollar. The reason we take a look at this one, we had this powerful short trades, and price is now retracing still. Now on the weekly chart, it looks like a huge, big weekly 1, 2, 3. Okay, meaning trend is up, but it's losing steam for now on the daily chart because of, at least right now, this kind of topping formation in this area, right? So what we need for sure is either very good retracement back, so price is coming back to the 36 and our support line, bouncing off this and then moving back up. So if we don't get this, okay, then we don't want to look for swing longs. But what you could still do is, after seeing a price spike in the retracement area here in our profit zones, then you could just go try some longs and actually target this horizontal line, and this would be okay because you have a small enough stop after the bounce to target this area, right? Great. So what else? Australian dollar, US dollar. Of course still short, but If you look at the daily chart, there we go. And what happens now? We have a support. Price is still below here on the daily chart, so we have resistance. With other words, a wedge formed already. Price respecting this line after the second, third touches. It's our confirmation here, 3 touches. So we can only trade in this small 80, 90, 100 pips range. And if you're not into that bounce trading and range trading, you really need to get to see the price getting out of here, giving you your lower time frame 1 to 3s or shorts below here, and then we can look for some great setups. Now the targets. The main trend is already short, so if that breaks our line here on the weekly chart, daily chart, then you need at least a 1 hourly, 4 hourly setup. The same goes for that. If it's breaking and it's going long, then you need at least 1 hourly, 4 hourly setups. Here you have some resistance in this area coming from back here, and later on also here. So the longs are not as easy as the shorts in terms of support and resistance. Here our lower points are already down there. So if you do this, those are your targets, okay? If you look for setups there. USD Yen, that's looking nicer. For now, we have still our powerful 36 EMA support, multiple touches. Price came back down. Main trend is still long. Price also came out of our range. There was a range and also a wedge. Okay, so when that happened, longs all the time. Now we still need these retracements. If you go to your 4 hourly chart, you'll see that you have this thing going on, and price also doing that. It's a 36 EMA. What happened here? Price did not break this resistance, right? So it's kind of breaking the support and we need a confirmation. So it didn't move higher. Will it move lower and then start to target our support lines here? Look at the 1 hourly chart. That means we have no directions. We have a little bit of support here, yeah, that's it, but it's not confirmed because it's Sunday now. So we need to see either the price breaking really this area, trading lower low, lower high, so you can start looking for shorts, or it has to bounce off wherever and then go either up and break this area. The best would be a higher high, higher low, like a confirmation that it really stays above here, and then you can look for a setup on this time frame, or combine it with your 5-minute chart for an entry with lower risks in pips, okay? To create this win-win scenario fast. Okay, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Now let's go to the New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar weekly chart. You see we don't have a clean direction. Price is not yes, we had an up move, but we don't have a continuation here for shorts. We don't have longs. Prices in between. Now on the daily chart, what happens? It's ranging, so it's not the best pair to trade right now. On the 4 hourly chart, it's ranging as well. What we need to see is really the price coming out of this 4 hourly range and then giving setups over there. So if there's one rule you just have to remember: if we don't have volatility, meaning that the market moves in a direction up or down, or at least moves between a range fast, if it's not doing this and you have spikes all over the place, then you don't want to get involved. Just leave it where it is, wait for the price to get out there, out of this range, setups, and then you want to trade. Okay, so if you don't get something like that, at least on the 1 hourly, you're not interested in this. Euro CHF on the weekly chart, it looks like a huge, big, still 1, 2, 3 long setup. Okay, that doesn't mean much until it's confirmed, because if you look at the daily chart, we have a lot, sorry, of support here. Yeah, it's like 1, 2, then it bounced on the extension of this line, and on the daily chart, you'll see it. I have to draw the line a bit closer. What happened? So what you really need is now either price bouncing off that line in the 36, then moving lower, or we need that break and a higher high, higher low to take the longs. We don't get any of those scenarios. You don't trade right now. This is a range of 90 pips. It's not worth getting caught between support and resistance. That's what everybody else is doing. We need a little bit of patience. So there are other products, other pairs to look at. Wait, just have it on your chart if you like to, but don't trade it right now. New Zealand Dollar Yen. Daily chart. There we go. Did we not do that already? So no, that was almost. It looks a little bit like the previous setup with our range there. So if you check on the 4 hourly chart, you'll see, yes, price moved already below this here, but we don't have a clean setup, a short setup. So what, let me check the 1 hourly chart. I haven't traded this for a while. Okay, you got a 1 hourly setup already, and there was one in making just before the markets closed on Sunday. So now it's Sunday, on Friday, sorry. Now it's Sunday, so what you really need to see, ideally let the market open first, and yeah, then probably better would be there's not much volatility, as you can see from those candles. Would be great if you get like a 4 hourly setup below here, then you can look for shorts. Okay, USD CAD still moving up, weekly chart, long trend. Sorry for the background noise, by the way. Kids are going nuts inside playing. Support here, daily 1 to 3. On the 4 hourly chart, we have support, yes, resistance there. We need a confirmation, like the longs are already gone, so what you need is another setup over here to take some long trades and then target the highs coming from September 2015. Okay, it's not as volatile as it should be right now, so be careful. If it breaks support, it will come back to this line, and you need to wait for bounces. But we're going to discuss it in the live room on I think Wednesday or Thursday anyway. Yeah. GP JPY, there we go. Not as good as it should look. Daily went up, finding resistance. Now it's below resistance, above support. Again, yes, there is a 1 to 3, but at resistance, not exactly what we want to do. And if you look at all those candles, they're all spiking. Yeah, all spiking, not good. New Zealand Dollar, US Dollar. Still short, of course. But again, also not that, yes, we had a little bit of volatility, but on Friday it was not really following through. Again, after the bounce on resistance, it started to range down here, right? So you have a little, let's say, a range and a downtrend. So what you need again is ideally a break of the range, better support, then we can look for the main short setups. If it breaks resistance, it becomes a little bit more tricky, because there's a lot of resistance before price. Let me just go back to the weekly chart before price is actually, you know, finding this extension of our line, the 36 CMA. So if you get the longs on the daily chart, you see the break, sorry, here of support and resistance. You get a 1 hourly, 4 hourly, 1 to 3. It has to be above this 36 CMA, so you can target this line with about 150, 160 pips target max for now. Euro Australian dollar, weekly big, huge, long 1, 2, 3. Finding that support on the 200, and usually in this area something would or should happen. That's what normally happens. Now we have this resistance here. Price is still moving lower, right? Right now what we could expect is a bigger retracement back to here, about like 200 to even 300 pips if we get the volatility, meaning some lower time frame long setups. Yeah, but for that again you have to go to your 4-hourly chart, draw another line, make sure the 36 EMA breaks, and then 1-hourly setup minimum over here to start targeting this, yeah, or the extension. Okay, cool. Those are most of the pairs that I'm watching right now. No new setups. I still have swing shorts of the USCHF, long and old positions from up here, bounce trades. Same on the Euro US dollar. I didn't really trade that much lately, so not much going on for me. I'm still waiting for a bounce on the euro. If I see the price breaks this line I said in the beginning, I would get rid of the long-term shorts right now and will reset everything and then start looking. So I'll guess on Monday, Tuesday we might have a different picture, so get prepared for some possible setups this week. Okay, sorry for my voice. Yeah, that's it. So have a great week. Happy and healthy trading like always. I see you guys in the live room during the week. I haven't said it yet. I will set it today for either Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, have a great day. Still is Sunday, so enjoy that. I'll see you soon. Bye.